Welcome to Edu Automate Hub, where we explore the wonders of the universe. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most stunning and essential features of space, nebulae. These vast, colorful clouds of gas and dust are the birthplaces of stars, the remnants of supernovas, and so much more. So, what exactly is a nebula, and why are they so important? Let's find out. A nebula is a massive cloud of gas and dust in space. They come in many shapes, sizes, and colors, and they can be found all across the universe. Some nebulae are regions where new stars are forming, while others are remnants left behind by stars that have exploded. Essentially, nebulae are both the cradles and the graveyards of stars. Let's explore the different types of nebulae and what makes each one unique. There are four main types. Emission nebulae. These are clouds of ionized gas that emit light of various colors. They are often found near hot, young stars that energize the gas and make it glow. The famous Orion Nebula is an example of an emission nebula. Reflection nebulae. These nebulae do not emit their own light. Instead, they reflect the light of nearby stars. They often appear blue because blue light scatters more easily than other colors. The Pleiades star cluster has beautiful reflection nebulae surrounding some of its stars. Dark nebulae. These are thick clouds of gas and dust that block the light from stars and other objects behind them. They appear as dark patches against the brighter background of space. An example is the Horsehead Nebula. Planetary nebulae. Despite their name, these have nothing to do with planets. They are shells of gas that have been ejected by dying stars, usually similar in size to our Sun. One well-known planetary nebula is the Ring Nebula. One of the most important roles of nebulae in the universe is as stellar nurseries. In regions of high-density gas and dust, gravity can pull material together, leading to the formation of new stars. These areas, known as star-forming regions, can be seen in nebulae like the Orion Nebula and the Eagle Nebula, home of the famous Pillars of Creation. As gas and dust come together under gravity, they begin to heat up and form a protostar. If enough material gathers, the protostar will ignite and begin nuclear fusion, becoming a full-fledged star. This process can take millions of years, but it all starts within the vast, colorful clouds of a nebula. Nebulae can also be created when stars die. When a massive star reaches the end of its life, it can explode in a supernova, ejecting its outer layers into space. The material that gets blasted out forms what is known as a supernova remnant. One of the most famous supernova remnants is the Crab Nebula, which was formed by a star that exploded in the year 1054 AD. This nebula still glows brightly due to the energetic particles and magnetic fields within it, and it's expanding outwards, spreading elements like carbon, oxygen, and iron throughout space. Not all nebulae are formed by massive stars. When stars similar in size to our Sun reach the end of their life cycle, they shed their outer layers, creating what we call a planetary nebula. The core of the star remains at the center, becoming a white dwarf. The name, planetary nebula, is a bit misleading. Early astronomers thought these objects resembled planets, but we now know they are the final stages of medium-sized stars. An example of a planetary nebula is the Helix Nebula, sometimes called the Eye of God, because of its striking, eye-like appearance. Reflection and dark nebulae have their own unique characteristics. Reflection nebulae don't emit light. They reflect the light of nearby stars, often appearing bluish because blue light scatters more than red light. The Pleiades star cluster is a great example of this, with bright, blue clouds around some of its stars. Dark nebulae are thick enough to block light completely, appearing as dark patches against the bright backdrop of the Milky Way or other galaxies. The Horsehead Nebula in the constellation Orion is one of the most iconic examples. Dark nebulae are dense regions that can also act as stellar nurseries, hiding the process of star formation within the dark, cold interiors. So, why are nebulae important? Beyond their stunning beauty, nebulae play a key role in the life cycle of stars. They are the birthplaces of stars, and they are formed from the material left behind when stars die. This cycle of star birth, life, and death helps spread elements across the universe, including the elements that make up planets, and even life itself. In fact, the atoms in your body, including the carbon in your cells and the oxygen you breathe, were forged in the cores of stars and spread throughout space by ancient supernovae. We are, quite literally, made of star stuff. In summary, nebulae are vast, colorful clouds of gas and dust that play a critical role in the universe. From stellar nurseries to remnants of dying stars, they showcase the beauty and complexity of the cosmos. Each nebula tells a story of creation, transformation, and sometimes, destruction. Thank you for joining us on this cosmic journey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on more fascinating explorations of space. Do you have a favorite nebula or a question about how they work? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.